A little late, but we're here. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little late. I end up sleeping late, making breakfast. No Duchess today. We'll see if anybody's out there. Cool today. It was in the 60s. Let's see. Yeah, 60. 60. Actually, yeah, a little chillier today than it was yesterday. Expected the AC to be on, but it wasn't on, so that's good. Let's see. Oh, there's Scotty. Let's see. Oh, hey, Scott. What's going on?
Picking ticks out my dog.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about an indoor cat. We don't let him out, so he doesn't get anything.
Yeah, I picked about 4 of them off for this morning.
What do you get? Deer ticks? Or wood ticks?
Oh, God. Yeah, no, they're deer ticks. We got deer all over
here. Yeah. John's here. John, Ronnie, a little late. Yeah, I didn't feel like getting out of bed at 5:30 this morning, so.
You mean Ken slept in one day? Holy shit.
I know, really. Usually I'm out and about by 5:30. Yeah.
That's all right. You know, Maynard's workshop, he decided to make a dare that dared me to send him $100 to shave his head bald. I don't think he would do it. I sent him $100. He shaved his head bald.
Wow. M&J, good morning.
That he looks like a bowling pin, but he looks.
Nah, no Rolex. A Seiko here, Ronnie. I like the Seiko dive watches. Rolex, a little too expensive for my budget.
Rolex? Who in the heck has a Rolex?
Actually, I know a lot of people that, once they make a certain amount of money, that's sort of like a status thing, but not for me. The Seiko. I love the Seiko watches. They're nice. But I like an automatic watch, the one that you shake it and it winds itself.
Oh, I like my gumball machine watch almost. Yeah. Those.
I used to have those all the time. Yeah, for working on stuff especially. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I beat the crap out of them. This is great. I got this out of those crane machines. This watch.
Yeah. I don't know. I used to go to Walmart, spend $15 and just buy a knockoff whatever because who cares? But I spent a couple $100. I bought a Seiko automatic, which is called the 5 Series. I like it though. It looks nice. It feels nice. And I like you turn it over. It's glass on the back, and you can see the windings and everything. Mechanism, pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. For me though, a wind up watch would be a glass watch would be a waste.
Oh, yeah.
Just scratch and beat.
Yep. No, definitely.
When I was a kid, my father wouldn't let me have it. I always wanted a digital watch when I was a kid, but he wouldn't let me have one until I could read a regular face clock. He said, if you can't read a regular clock, why do you need Needless to say, there ain't. It's almost obsolete to see anybody that has a clock like that.
Well, even a watch though. How many people wear watches now? Everyone uses their phone, right? Nobody uses watches anymore.
I do. I still like a watch.
Well, I've had one since I was a kid. For some reason, I just always like time. I don't know. Mick Hardy's here. Hey, Mick.
Well, my problem is the battery will wear out on the phone, and you don't know what time it is if you don't watch.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about the automatic. You just shake your wrist and it winds itself. They're pretty sturdy, though. The crystals and everything, they're pretty sturdy. I mean, I've been around on a couple of jobs I'm working on, but it's funny. The other day I'm working on John Deere, and right in the middle of it, I'm sticking my hand inside. I said, I better take it off. I was going in between like nuts and bolts and stuff, and I said, nah, I'm going to screw it up.
I lost the transmission in my 20-year-old Toro super recycler. Transmission went.
Oh, really? Nothing you could fix, or like a gear or something? You got to replace the whole box.
Oh, the whole box was the whole box inside was just ground down all the gear. Yeah. So I took the tranny off. We got an old local dealer here that's like been in business over 60 years. Mm-hmm. He's got 40 lawnmowers, and he got a truckload with 40 brand new Toros, believe it or not.
That's good.
And they're selling hot cakes, and so I went in there and was actually looking at buying a new one. So he told me the price, and I fell over.
The cheapest one they have now, I think, is what, $329 or something.
The cheapest one he has with personal base like mine is $700 and some odd dollars.
Oh, it's crazy! It's nuts. No,
with the aluminum deck, and he said, and I found out something on the new Toros that I'm not too keen about. Like, you know how mine the older.
Yeah, you talking the black one, Scott? The super recycler, the black colored one, or
the original ones are red.
No, but I'm saying the newer ones now, they had the regular recycler with personal paste or super recycler with the aluminum deck. It's a black color now.
Oh yeah, mine's a super recycler, but mine's red. But mine's a 2003 model, and it still has the old Quantum on it. So anyway, you see mine. I've had out there, but anyways, mine still has the grease fittings on all four wheels. You know what I mean, with the heavy gearbox on all four wheels.
Yep.
Mine's only rear wheel drive, but those gearboxes in the front, you could take them off the front and put them to the back on each corner because.
Oh, it's all wheel drive.
No, it's set up to be all wheel drive, but it was just they never made all wheel drive. You know, now they got the little gearboxes on the wheels, and they got the grease fitting underneath.
Oh, the actual, the gears. Yep.
They don't have now they're ball bearing wheels. They don't have grease fittings on them. They don't have any of those gearboxes on the new Super Recycler. They just bolt to the frame like a regular mower. And I saw it, but the transmissions are the same. But the new transmissions are plastic.
Yeah.
And I went in there, and he says, fix yours. And I said, what do you mean fix mine? He says, you got a great. He says that the new ones are junk. He said the new drive systems are the same, but they cheapened up the wheels. They don't have the gearboxes on each individual wheel anymore. They just run a straight axle in, and they bolt to and that's it with ball bearings. And they're not as smooth, he says. And he said, I got one here. I mean, Toro still makes a good mower, and there's still aluminum deck. He said, but that engine that's on there now won't last 20 years. The one you got will probably last another 20 years. I said, so how much? And he told me how much a new one is, $700 plus tax. Might as well say $800 with tax. And I really don't want to spend that for a push mower. I bought this one I got for $399 almost 20 years ago. And he says, he went out back and he pulled one out, brought a box, like blowing dust off, and brand new transmission. New and with all brand new with the axles already installed. So all I had to do is just basically pull the cable off, shove the whole transmission and axle off. $150.
Yeah, better than $700.
Yep, better than $700. For the hell of it, I went up and I said, "Give me 4 new wheels," and I put 4 new wheels on it and 4 and new blade on it. And first thing I've ever done to it in over 20 years. All I've done in 20 years is dump the oil out. And that's it. It had the original air filter in it. And yes, I decided, well, if I'm going to put that kind of money, I said, give me an air filter before.
I can. I'm Mr. Briggs. Would you like to meet my mum?
Your mom? Oh, absolutely.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
Hello from America.
Hi. How you doing? All right?
Well, better now that you guys are here. We're getting some more people in the chat, so that's good.
You're
not over there to help Simone with TC, are you?
No, I don't think so. Hi, John.
What do we owe this, Simone? Are we having a party, or what's the deal?
I'm staying for the weekend.
Oh, wonderful.
That's all.
Hopefully the weather holds out.
It's holding out today. It feels like it's going to rain, but it's doing well to not rain.
I'm going to see a friend who's 90 today. It's her birthday.
Oh, nice. Say happy birthday from the USA.
Yeah, so we've been invited. So that's what I'm doing here for the weekend. Yeah.
Now, let me guess. High tea, or what do you do over there for a 90th birthday?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, we just have, I think it's just a tea party. Unfortunately, she's on the throes of getting dementia. So not good, really. But it'd be nice to see her. Yeah, because she's in a care home at the moment. They've had the Put her in a care home, unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, nice that
Yeah.
you're still friends.
But it is what it is, isn't it? Really,
Oh, yeah.
have to do these things. Yeah.
She's getting up to be Lizzie's age pretty soon. You know. Hey, what'd you guys do for that yesterday? The Jubilee or whatever? Did you guys do anything?
Not really. No.
Did you see Ian Matthews? He actually had a party with his.
I had a busy day yesterday. I didn't get a chance to check out anybody on YouTube. Nothing.
Is the rear axle done? Y'all done?
I lugged it right down the side of the house today and put it in the car. My God, it's heavy. Yeah, I was hoping to try and get it in the back of the car, like widthways, but it won't fit.
Didn't go.
And now one of the back doors won't shut. Well, it won't open. It catches the front door as you open it, which is frustrating. So I think one of the doors has moved a slight bit of outer line. So,
cool.
But no, I'm just organising things for going up to Wales next month.
Ooh.
This month.
Oh yes, this month, isn't it? It's next week. No, it's next week.
What's up in Wales?
It's Cortina Day.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've got a Cortina Day video from 2019, but it's just a slideshow.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going this year, so yeah. Fingers crossed it'll be all right.
Yeah. Nice.
It is. Yeah. So I'm taking like some camping gear with me. And
anybody else going with you, or are you just going to meet people up there?
I did post on the website to see if anyone was going up from this part of the country, but nobody's got back to me yet, so maybe not.
Well, probably Chris and Pete, no?
Oh, they're the other end of the country.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But Wales is like left. Is it left, right? Left of...
as you go up the country.
Yes, it is left.
It's kind of like you head up towards Bristol and cross over the bridge.
Yeah, that's it. It is. It's left.
As you go up the country, it's left. Yeah.
Interesting. Cool. Now, did you have to register your car and everything to go in the show, or what?
No. I did miss the cutoff point for buying tickets.
Ah.
But because I'm camping, if I turn up on a Saturday, it's like £23 or something like that to get in and for the following day.
Yeah. Huh.
But they've got like basic facilities. They've got like portaloos and shower units.
So what are you in a tent, or what are you doing?
Sleeping in the car, in the back of the car.
Oh, okay. Well, there you have an estate. That's what it's for, right?
Yeah.
Well, used to do that in the 60s.
Yeah.
In the 70s, we used to go to Disney World. We had almost a 2,000-mile trip from here in Connecticut down to Florida.
Wow.
We'd put an air mattress in the back of the wagon, dump the seats forward.
That's it. You're
and
great
my brother
fun.
and I would sleep most of the way. We'd stop halfway down, south of the border, they call it. We stop there, get fireworks because they were illegal where we are, legal down there. And then we'd drive down to Florida, and we'd spend 2 weeks just hanging out. It was fun. Driving, they don't do it anymore. It used to do Sunday drives. We used to go out with my parents. They would just take us in the car. We'd actually go to a city called Westport, Connecticut, and they had a cheese shop, and my mother fancied the cheese. We'd go there, get some cheese, and just have it in the car and just drive. But nowadays, you don't see that. People just say, hey, let's go for a Sunday drive. Nope.
Yeah.
No.
It's just down the road, Sunday Drive, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yesterday I had a moment with the mower.
Yeah, what did you ever find?
Blue smoke coming out the back.
Fired it up, and it ran for about 45 seconds, revving its little heart out completely.
Blue smoke,
and it just died, and it's just smoke pouring out the exhaust.
Ooh.
I checked the oil level and it was low, so I've topped it up, and now it will not fire.
That's weird. All the linkages look okay?
Yeah, but I think it's missing a spring, because when the governor spring, when you turn the throttle lever, nothing moves. The springs don't do anything to anything.
Really?
Yeah, they just stretch.
Now, do you have the dual spring set up on that, where there's like one in the back and one in the front?
No, there's only one there. Apart from one that disappears into the back going to something.
Yep.
But you have to push that backwards to turn it off. Now, there's not, if I've got the cover on there, that's not possible. You can't turn it off.
Huh. Now, does that have the air vane, the flag, that air vane governor, the plastic flag that flops back and forth to act as a governor? Or is it the governor that comes out of the engine with the L-shaped arm?
It's like a half crescent little wing
Okay.
shaped thing on top of the carb.
Okay.
But
No,
I
no,
think
I'm saying, I'm just
there's
trying to think.
an indentation in it, and it looks like something's supposed to hook into it.
Huh. That's weird. You should take the shroud off and take a picture under the shroud to see, because we could tell if something will be missing.
Give me a minute. Chat to Mum.
We'll chat with Mom. Hey, Mom.
Hi.
So where are you from originally in England?
I'm originally from a place called Somerset, but I've moved to Cornwall.
You know what? I've heard so much about that area.
What, Cornwall?
You always see it on TV.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful place to live. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Si's brother and his family went down to the Lizard near the Penzance, right down to the edge, and he's taken the caravan off. He went on the 1st of June because his daughter was 5, and they took my caravan off for 4 days because it was her birthday, and they've had a wonderful time, and they're coming back today. And they had a lovely time, and my granddaughter absolutely ecstatic because she's going away in Nana's caravan. She absolutely loves it.
What do you have for a caravan? What is it?
Pardon?
What kind of caravan? What brand?
It's only a 2-berth caravan. It's only a little one. But I mean, I just love it. You just hook it on the back of the car and you can go anywhere in the world in a caravan.
Do yourself, or do you have a travel partner, or what do you do?
Yeah, I have a husband.
Okay.
But it's my second husband. It's not Si's father. We don't discuss that one, do we?
No, we don't.
No. He's not a very nice person, is he?
No.
Not.
Okay.
Not a very nice person.
Now, you had mentioned Penzance. Is that like the movie The Pirates of Penzance? Is that the...
Yeah. Sort of like, yeah.
It's interesting how, over the years, meeting you people from across the pond and everything, all these terms that we've heard over the years, we never knew anything about them. Now we're meeting people that know what they are. So
yeah, Cornwall is a beautiful place. Yeah,
very hilly. Most of it's very hilly.
Oh, very. Yeah, I do live in an area where there is quite a few hills where I live, and you either walk up them or get a taxi.
Oh, check that out.
Or whatever.
I live in a town called Somerset.
Pardon?
Backwoods Boy Small Engines. Live in a town called
Somerset. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there is.
Somerset towns in the U.S. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. We lived in Somerset, didn't we?
Yeah, it's the same spelling as well.
Yeah. That's where we originate from. Did you take a picture?
I've got this photo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me zoom in. Hold on.
Do I need to bring the brightness up? No, I don't think I do. Hang on.
You turned it around.
It's locked itself.
So do you expect to get the caravan back in good shape or what?
Well, I hope so. Sean, my son, he has a habit of sort of not breaking things, but sort of not quite putting them back how they used to be. Yeah, but I hope so this time round. Yeah.
Right. Okay. It's not. I don't know if it's going to be highly visible, but you can see one spring.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right. Okay. So you got the spring on the front, which is the governor spring.
Yeah. But when it stretches, it doesn't do anything.
The link in the back, though, where that loop is, that link should go back to like a crescent-shaped arm or an L-shaped arm coming out of the motor.
Right.
And that, when you give it a little bit of gas, you should feel resistance on that, trying to push the throttle shut. That'll tell you if the governor's working.
No, it doesn't do anything. There is no way of actually giving it throttle.
Really?
Yeah.
When you apply that spring pressure in the front, it's pulling the governor arm, which you technically want to pull it back. Huh.
That there.
Yeah.
When you pull that, does nothing. It doesn't move. So that spring, I think, is too weak.
Does it rotate freely though? That the throttle.
That does. You can move with your finger, and it's fine. But I think that underneath there's an indentation, and there's also that metal hole there. It looks like something's supposed to be there.
I don't think so. But you have throttle control, right? You have an actual throttle on that, or no?
The
How
cable.
Do you adjust RPM on that engine, or is it fixed throttle?
I don't know. Yesterday it revved so much. It was so loud.
You don't have an actual throttle though to adjust high low on RPM. It just runs at a constant speed when you start it, or what?
Well, when I posted the last video. New string. Ronnie, was string for what? The pull string. The throttle cable that they used to start it with, because you've got start and stop on the handle.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, if I move that, it doesn't change anything. Nothing changes.
Huh.
It's very
Yeah.
odd.
That's weird. Yeah, because it should move that plate then, like you're
It
talking
does, yeah, it moves that plate on that side. It moves that,
Yeah.
but it doesn't change how it operates.
Huh. That's weird. It's almost as if the governor gear blew or something. That, I mean, not hard to fix, but you'd have to take the engine apart. Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, it's not too difficult. There's not that many bolts on it.
No,
No,
you like
it isn't hard at all. Oh, ooh, let me get out of there. Hold on.
It's for it, really.
Hold on.
Hang on. What's John Clem saying?
Let's see.
That's not how it's supposed to be. You may have bent the circle the spring sits in on the far right, just
to
out
adjust the
to adjust the RPM.
loop.
rev per minute.
I'm not sure what he's referring
So
to.
may have bent the circle. On the far right, or to the front of the mower, the front of that spring is attached to a loop of metal, okay, or a piece of metal, or sometimes it's a T-shaped piece of metal that it goes around. Either way, you pull that metal forward to get more RPM, and you push it back to get less. You're just increasing or decreasing tension on the spring. So sometimes if someone hits something with that, it'll push it back, and then you get no reaction at all.
Okay. Well, the spring, when I pull it back, the spring opens. But the spring, when you pull it back, when that spring hang on, I'm getting backwards. When that spring opens up, it does not pull that. Does nothing to it.
See on the far right there, where the front of that spring attaches to that big hole. That tab usually is a little bit more forward. You could bend it with your hand to make it go forward or back, and that's how you get throttle or no throttle increase or decrease. So
I might have to look at that then.
If you bend that a little bit forward, if it'll do anything different. You know?
Okay, I'll have to look at that then.
Yeah, that's sort of like a manual adjustment to set your max throttle.
Pull the governor of the Briggs and
yeah, if they're talking about the governor arm, the way that works when the engine's running, if you hold your finger on the governor arm itself that comes out of the engine and then give it a little throttle manually, you should feel that arm working against you. That's how the governor works, and that's why I use the spring. But I'm just hoping the governor itself isn't gone bad, you know.
Well, if I push the governor back, it shuts it off.
If you push the governor back, it shuts it off. But I'm saying if you try and give it throttle manually by turning the round throttle in the center, you should feel tension against the governor arm.
A little thing in the middle of the carb is throttle.
Yes. The thing that is attached to, that's what you're doing. You're actually turning the throttle more or less by the governor by working against that spring. That's how a governor works. Inside, you have fly weights.
I see.
When the engine lowers RPM, the fly weights come out and push the governor the other way to give you a little more throttle to equal it out.
So when that bit there slides across to it, sorry, I'm round the wrong way. This is really awkward.
Yeah, when that pivots,
when that comes this way, it increases the revs.
Yeah, it should be pulling more tension on the spring, correct?
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
It should be pivoting on that rivet on the right. It shouldn't.
It
should
does.
be swinging. It should be swinging.
It does that, yeah. It does turn freely.
Yeah, but I'm saying that hole in the right where the front of the spring attaches to may have been pushed back toward the rear of the engine. Yeah, right there. If you pull it a little bit more toward the front, it will give you a little bit more sensitivity in RPM. It should raise it a little bit.
Okay, I will give it a go, and I will get back to you.
Yeah, I mean it's not hard, and if you look, hold on, what's Mark saying or Wayne? The linkage to the governor arm is likely hung up on the engine. Yeah, you got to watch that too. The linkage, like that loop linkage and all the other stuff. Look at your shroud, your actual black shroud that's on top of everything. Sometimes the linkage gets caught under a hole or something on the shroud where it's not it won't freely move. Look at the whole linkage assembly all the way back to where it goes in the engine and make sure everything is free to move. Because if it gets hung up on anything, that could cause it to screw up. Yeah, it's
Aussie, yes, it's a Victor.
Yeah, Victor 6-horse Plumpton.
It's a Victor Razor mulch or something else. It's it's a big machine.
Yeah, but good point, Wayne. Check
Leonardo, yes, I do have WhatsApp. If you look on my channel and find my email address, message me.
What's that? All right. Yeah, like I said, and the Quantum Manual is a free download. If you go to Manuals Live, L-I-B, manualslive.com, just
Oh,
Briggs
okay, cool.
Quantum. Yeah, it's a the Briggs Flathead Engine Manual is free.
Yeah,
So
I still need to get a new throttle cable because it's
Quantums
snapped.
are beast.
But I'm worried that it revved like crazy, overheated,
well,
and damaged it.
not overheated though, but if it revs like crazy, it could break the governor gear. It's just a plastic gear.
Oh.
So if it revs too much, the flyweights can break off.
Well, it was
and-
it was vibrating that much. My hands were vibrating.
Really? Huh. Yeah.
It did cut the grass well though.
Yeah.
It was on the highest setting possible, and I did 2 little short runs.
That was with just the 2 blades you saw?
Yep, just the 2 blades for now. But it cut everything really nicely. Threw it all into the collector, but unfortunately I hit some cat muck, which is lovely. It stank and it's horrible. But yeah, I really want to get it working properly.
Sure. I mean, worst case, take it apart and put another. The gear itself, the governor gear, is also what's called an oil slinger. It's one assembly.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's not hard to do. You just replace the base gasket and the gear, and it's cheap. It's not hard to do.
Okay, cool. Well, if I can work on a car carburetor, I'm sure I can do this.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll look at that bracket, and if I need to, I will bend it out.
Yeah,
and actually, it looks like it's got some kind of pivot of its own.
When did it start to just over rev? Were you mowing, or did it just happen, or did you hit
No,
something?
I fired it up. I finally got it to fire up because you got the little button on the front which you use to force fuel into the float.
The primer. Yeah.
So I pressed that about 4 times, and it fired up on I think the 3rd pull.
Okay.
And then it started running, and I was trying to film it. I don't think it went very well, and I did 2 runs, and I went to go and do the 3rd run. I went brrr, and it just stopped.
And you didn't hit anything or anything like that, right?
No. I was very careful because I've got some roots in the front garden from a privet hedge, which I'm trying to get them out of the ground. But yeah, it just died off. I thought what happened is that I pressed the primer, it used up all the fuel that I'd primed, and then just cut out. And it wasn't pulling fuel through. That's what I thought.
It shouldn't over rev like that, though.
It was going crazy.
Huh.
But it had spark.
I got a picture of the governor.
It had spark because I've got. Have you seen the spark testers for spark plugs?
Yep. There's the governor.
Oh yes.
Basically, it's a gear, and that hole on this side. Oh, where is it? The hole right there goes on top of the camshaft, so that in line. Then the gear itself rides on the camshaft, and up here, those are the flyweights. So when those fling out, the center pin pushes out, and that's what pushes your governor rod.
Right.
So it's just one assembly. They're not, like I said, $20. They're not that expensive.
Okay. All right, I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Wayne, even with high RPM, there should
Gasket
be
can be more than the governor sometimes.
Out of balance, or the crankshaft is slightly bent.
Yeah, when you finished the 2nd row, it was running okay, and then you shut it off to what, empty grass, or what'd you do?
No, I didn't even get a chance to empty the grass. It just shut off. It just died.
You didn't have any obstruction or anything, like a stump or anything like that? Oh,
no, nothing.
That's weird. Huh.
I did put the blades on properly. I made sure they were straight.
Yeah. Huh.
So it's a weird one.
Yeah. Yeah, especially for Quantum. Those are very dependable engines.
Yeah. I might have to look at the crankshaft, and I might look at the what's it called? That little gudgeon pin. I'll have a look at the gudgeon pin.
The what?
There's a little gudgeon pin. It's like a little slot in the side of the crankshaft with a pin in it, like a little.
The Keyway?
Keyway, yeah, we call it a gudgeon pin. Well, I call it a gudgeon.
I never heard that of a gudgeon.
Yeah, gudgeon pin.
I never heard that before.
Keyway, gudgeon pin.
Huh. I gotta look that up.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's correct. Hang on. Let's try to see if the internet knows this one.
Gudgeon?
Yeah, a bit like pigeon, but gudgeon.
Gudgeon pin.
I don't think I've heard that one before.
Oh no. Gudgeon pin is the piston pin.
Gudgeon pin. The story with. Shut up, stupid.
It's the piston pin for the connecting rod. That's a gudgeon.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, you're right. Actually,
that's called the wrist pin. The wrist pin is called a gudgeon pin. Yeah.
I was close.
Hang on. What's word?
Yeah, I was thought it was something else.
wrist pin. Yeah.
Woodruff key. Woodruff key.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. The half moon. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Woodruff key. We call them like half moon keys. Yep. Hey, there's Mick there. Hello, Mick.
There's loads of different words for loads of different things.
Oh yeah. No, when you said gudgeon, I'm like, I've never heard that with an engine.
No, I was wrong. But
it's actually gudgeon is the piston wrist pin is called a gudgeon pin. Interesting.
Yeah, I get things wrong. I'd frequently get things wrong.
Yeah, here the piston pin.
Oh yeah.
Gudgeon pin, piston. Yeah, that's interesting. You learn something every day.
You do.
Yeah, but I got it wrong.
Not
No, that's
necessarily.
okay. I never even refer to it on a wrist pin. That was interesting. Yeah, make sure you check the crankshaft to make sure it's hasn't wallowed out or anything. What do we got here? Allergies soap. Haven't washed dishes.
Hello, cupcake.
Mick. I was gonna say we got to get Mick and Nana on, and Nana can talk to your mom.
Yeah. You should see Riley, Mick's little boy. He's funny.
Oh, right.
He's funny. He's really funny.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Link. Oh, I'm sorry, Mick. Hold on. Control V. Bam. Yeah, Mick is down in the posh area of Bognor Regis.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, beautiful area. Real nice. I'd love to get over there someday.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Bognor Regis, isn't it?
I tell you, I would just call it the YouTube tour and just go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bognor Regis isn't that far.
There he is. What's up, Mick?
Yo!
Oh, is he going to show me his mower?
I'm just busy doing a quick little job for a fella. Let me turn the camera around. 2 seconds. Settings.
Oh no, we got spammers in again.
Uh-oh. Let me get rid of them. Block. And they're on their own. Let me block these guys. If anyone else there wants to help me block, feel free.
I don't have that handle that Mick's got.
I blocked them, so we'll see what happens. There he is. Is that a quantum on there, Mick, or classic? What do you got?
That's a quantum you're sat on, but this is your favorite E-series.
Ah. I don't know why. The last four.
I've got to do a quick little job because I've got a bloke coming to see me in about 20 minutes. He's ex-forces and he lost his leg in the war, and he rang me up last night and said, "Have I got a mower?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's got no money, nothing, and so he can get a free mower today.
What kind of mower is it? Any good brand or?
I've got two of them. I've got two of them to choose from. I've got a McCulloch with a 6.25 Quantum or an E-series push. So, but you can have whatever you want. So,
well, hopefully you'll pick the Quantum.
That's really cool of you, Mick.
Well, you know, you've got to help these people out, right?
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, of course you have.
So,
looks a little cloudy down there, Mick. Huh?
It's overcast. It's not too shabby.
Yeah, it's overcast here as well.
Yeah, not too bad.
Now is Riley sleeping, Mick, or what?
He's indoors. He's no doubt he's probably winding Nana up somewhere.
Well, we got Simone's mum in here to say hello to.
Simone's mum, if he comes out, here he comes. Speakers of the devil, and he's never far away.
There we go.
And he's got a special T-shirt on today, Kev.
Uh-oh, let's see what he's got.
Where is he?
There it is. Righty! Oh, cool. That's the right the Kinder Egg. Cool. I'm glad I picked the right size.
Yeah, it's only taken a year for him to grow into it, but he's doing it.
Kinder Egg.
And
Kinder Egg on it.
There's another.
Yeah, he loves the Kinder Eggs.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Nana. Say hi, Nana.
Hi,
There you go.
Hiya, darling. How you doing?
You doing all right?
You doing all right?
Yeah. You're doing all right. You're doing good. I'm trying to do a drive cable fix on a mower. Instead of buying a drive cable, I'm just trying to make one. So That's what we're doing today.
Oh yeah, there's the EX. I hate those engines.
That's it, Pop Regis, is that?
Why do you hate them things so much? I got one that I sold to a guy. He's had 10 years and it's still running.
The last 4 that came in had no oil and blown camshafts.
Hi, Ali.
What were you
Hey,
doing?
Ellie back. Hello, Ellie. Oh, Tina's here too. Hello, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Hello. Back. Oh, Marcus is here. You know, bro. Hello. Everybody saying hello to everybody.
Hey, bro.
Oh, I was gonna say it's what, almost 2 o'clock there? 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah,
Quarter two now.
Yeah, it's only 8:45 here. So.
Quarter two. What time you got to be at your friends?
Not till 4:15.
Okay.
But we're going to have lunch, aren't we?
Yeah.
Mick, what'd you say? You had to make a new cable for that? New drive cable? Oh, he's muted.
frozen.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It's
Johnson,
frozen.
everybody's saying hello to Simone's mom. What's your first name, Simone's mom?
Joy.
Joy. Ah, Joy to the world.
Joy.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, joy to the world.
Yeah. That's what, 3 Dog Night, right, Simone? 3 Dog Night song?
Right?
Yep.
Can't remember.
What's that?
Joy to the world.
That was a song by 3 Dog Night, wasn't
I
it?
don't know. I don't know.
I
Yep,
don't
3 Dog
know.
Night.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. All I remember is joy to the world. The
Yeah, that was 3 Dog Night.
We barbecued her head.
Thank you.
What?
The teacher. The teacher.
What do you have, a different
I thought I loved you.
Joy to the world. The teacher's dead. We barbecued her head.
As long as you don't barbecue my head.
I never heard that one.
That was the thing I remember from school.
Oh, gosh.
The things I do for you. I love her, really.
Oh, you back, Mick? Yeah, he's back.
Yes, he's back.
Yeah.
Yes, he's back.
The video's back. Oh, we lost him.
Oh, he's got problems there.
We lost him.
Right, should we get some lunch? then?
Yes, we're going to get some
Right.
lunch.
Guys, we're going to go.
Yeah, lovely to meet you guys.
So enjoy
Yeah.
your tea and
Yeah.
enjoy your visit, and hopefully your
Yeah.
camper will come back in one piece.
Hopefully,
fingers
yeah, we'll
crossed.
do.
Yeah, fingers
Okay.
crossed.
See you soon.
Right.
Yeah, good
Bye,
meeting
everyone.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone in chat. See you all soon.
Take care. That was fun.
Yeah, she looks
Well-
just like her.
Yeah, Simone's mother, Joy. That was interesting. I love her, though. She said, oh, my second husband. We won't talk about him.
Even though her first husband. This is her second husband. She won't talk about her first husband.
That's funny. Jason Summers is here. Everyone's saying hello. There's Dick, my sniper. Oh, yeah, we had the same
Yeah.
people in here the other day as well.
Yeah, I think I was real disappointed though in that new Toro Super Recycler, how they got rid of those gear reduction boxes they put on the old, like on my old one out there. They don't put them on anymore.
Those are ones with the grease fittings on the back?
Yep.
Yeah.
But now it's funny. The new gearbox transmission I put in that thing has a grease fitting on it. The original one didn't.
Yeah, usually you can't even get to them because they're so far underneath and up.
Yeah, they're not hard. They're not hard to get to on mine. Mine's right underneath, but it was easy.
If anyone hasn't checked out Allie's channel, he did a bunch of barbecuing the past few days, so that was interesting to watch.
Okay, Miss Maggie, I'll give you breakfast.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just made some bacon and eggs. I figured that's it. I made a whole
No.
pile, so I got it for the rest of the family. So if they want any,
Miss Maggie wants a waffle.
ooh,
I got a Belgian waffle maker, so I make it, put the waffles, I take a pitcher and I make a waffle and mix, put it in a pitcher and put the pitcher in the fridge, and when I want to make a waffle, I just pop it out, pour some in the waffle maker. It's just too much of a pain to try and make a batch for 1 or 2 waffles. You just make the whole box and it stays fine in the fridge. Just that's all.
yeah, the fridge lets it thicken up too.
Yep. And then when you just take it, give it a quick stir, put it inside the waffle maker, and you're done. And then you just, have to make a batch. You just have it in the fridge every day.
So was it just a round waffle?
Yep, round Belgian waffle maker with a flipper on it. You just put it in, flip it. 3 minutes later, you got a waffle.
A little ice cream on top sounds good.
Ice cream and ice cream's good. A little whipped cream on top. Even a little Cool Whip.
What's the weather like up there today, Scott? It's like here, 60?
I got 68.
Oh, wow.
And sunny.
Yeah, I think now we're about 60. What are we here? Hold on. We are 62. So that's going up. It's supposed to be 79 today. Anybody hear about the armored vehicle guy that was stealing coins? Wow. No, I didn't hear that. Interesting. Was that up your way, Wayne, or here in the States, or what? What state do I live in? A state of euphoria. Now I'm in Connecticut, in a town called Trumbull, which is next to a bigger city named Bridgeport. It's southwestern Connecticut. Should have quit stealing. Yeah, right. Well, it's like those people electronically, they round off numbers and take the pennies, and ultimately it catches up with them.
Oh, we got a store in town that's ran by the Indians or whatever you want to call it. And every day I go in there and buy something, they'll tell me the price and won't ring it up on the register. Yeah, I said ring it up, and they go, why? Because when you don't ring it up, you're paying yourself under the table. And they go, and I go, so ring it up, and they'll refuse. And if they refuse, I walk out and they go, where are you going? I says, look, buddy, I pay property tax, I pay income taxes. I don't like shysters.
Yeah,
ring it up. I want a receipt. Because when they don't ring it up, they take the money and put it in their pocket.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because I've watched them do it.
Interesting.
So I make them ring it up. They don't like it, but oh well.
That's like around here in most places, pizza parlors, cash only.
I don't care if they take. Yeah. I don't care if they take cash, but if they don't ring it up on the register, there's no proof of the sale. Yeah. They can put it right in their pocket.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, come on, Ken. When you look at your paycheck in the week, yeah, if you bring home $1,500, $2,000 a week, you're paying $800-900 in taxes.
Yeah. See, I've been salary my whole life, so my salary only changes once a year when I get a raise, if I get a raise. So it's the same number every single week. Versus my kid gets overtime, so the check can vary a ton.
She's getting a waffle it's cooking, and I get a peanut butter sandwich. How fair is that? Of course, I'm sure you're going to want some of this peanut butter too, ain't you?
Yeah, dogs love peanut butter.
No, this is my sandwich.
Well, it was good seeing Simone's mom. That was interesting. I wonder if Mick's coming back. He's probably still working on that mower.
So why don't you like the E-Series, though?
Everyone I've got. Well, no, I've probably worked on, I don't know, a couple dozen of them. But the last 4 that have been dropped off have blown engines where the camshaft, it's overheated for lack of oil. And that plastic camshaft has turned. The lobes have turned. So now it's out of time and they won't start. You have to replace the camshaft. And one of them, Briggs, was actually a Toro recycler that had only been used for 3 months. That's it. 3 months. It was bought July of last year. Okay. Hadn't used it since like September, October. He said, I can't start it this year. And I asked him, did you hit something or whatever? He said, nope. I go to check the oil. Nothing in there. Absolutely nothing in there. And then I did a video the other day, a guy from work, Bobby, I went over his house to check his. His actually ran. It's just that he hit something. And I'm like, oh boy, he's probably going to bend the crankshaft. Nope. But there was no oil in it. Absolutely nothing on the dipstick. So I don't know. And his air filter, the foam air filter that comes on those was full of oil. So I'm thinking the crankcase vent system is messed up on those where you're sucking a lot of oil into the engine. Must be.
Well, my neighbor's got one. I want to say 10 years ago, I bought 2 of the Troy Builds for $40 each. Yeah. Returns up at those rear baggers from Lowe's, and I bought 2 of them. I just wanted to put a bag.
When they run. But like I said, I just haven't had luck lately. Allie, I made myself some this morning. I stayed home, made pancake. It was bacon and eggs. What's Wayne say? We have customers say I pay cash, no tax. It doesn't matter. Goes on. Yeah. Yep. Oh, you love it. No, but you know what I do, Wayne? To be honest with you, if someone says I want to save money by paying cash, I only accept cash. Okay, I charge $10 more if they want to give me a check because I have to wait in line at the bank and I have to tie up my funds for 3 days. So I tell them, even when they text me, I says, "Here's the price, cash. Here's the price, check." Because some people do not ever carry cash anymore. They just want to pay with a check, which is ridiculous. Or they want to, do you do Venmo, PayPal? I said, yeah, PayPal, pay me, pal. Here you go, pay me. So, and I say to them, half of them too, where are you going to call someone, a dealer on a weekend or Sunday? Where are you going to call someone like that to get something done? You're not. So to me, value added, pay the money,
Most dealers around here close at noon on Saturday.
Yeah, usually it's noon, but my Toro dealer actually stays till 5 summer hours. But
this guy here, he's got my Toro dealer here. I love his hours, 1 to 6, Monday through Saturday. Those are great hours.
Power more. I don't know, Wayne. I don't think I've ever had one apart that far. You talking to Woodruff? You talking to Woodruff for the crank gear or for a blade adapter, or what are you talking it for, Wayne? It was good, but I made a whole pound of bacon. I only ate about a third of it. I told everyone else they can have it, so hopefully they'll have it. E-transfer. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it if I have to, but like I said, I don't like standing in a bank for 20 minutes for waiting for $50. That's too much wasted time.
I just don't understand why people think that you get something like that for cheap, you should be able to do taxes on it.
Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, that wouldn't be good, Wayne. I wonder. Huh.
You are a pest, dog. Oh my God, this dog.
I've never had a power more apart. Let's see. Yeah, we get paid. Yeah, if you're lucky.
No, John, they're not going to pay you to work on their small engines because they only pay Ken because they want quality. They don't want some fly by night.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be going down to Greenwich today to pick up a tractor. He wants me to convert it to electronic ignition. I tried doing that last year, and it wasn't a hot enough spark. And I'm figuring I'm going to run into the same issue this time. Oh, let's see. Oh, what is this here? Catch a cow. My neighbor's 2-stroke hedge trimmer starts but dies after. Yeah, it's probably clogged carburetor or an adjustment. But if it dies, definitely a fuel issue.
I have a pair of gas hedge clippers. I'm just going to sell them. I haven't used them in years. I like my battery powered. That I've gone battery on my hedge clippers. Put that battery in it. Boom, you're done.
Mm.
It just makes the most sense.
Yeah, if it's got a Woodruff key, Wayne, it'll just keep on going. Yeah, was the choke on when you were in it? My dog used to like cheese. That's how I used to entice him to come in the house. Slices of American cheese. Yeah.
Got to watch what brands of American cheese you give your dog. Crap cheese is the absolute most nastiest cheese to give a dog or yourself for that matter.
There's no cheese in it, right?
Well, they say it's all this extra milk in it. Believe it or not, crap. I asked because I was asked talked to my vet maid. She was telling every one of her patients, if you give your dog cheese for treats or to take a pill or medication or anything, do not give them crap cheese. And I said, you're kidding. And she said, nope, crap cheese. There's something. They use homogenized spoiled milk. Something about it. They actually make it spoiled, and said, no. And believe it or not, I use the red and white. The generic American cheese. I said, oh, that's great. That's good cheese.
I know my wife's grandmother used to get free cheese at the church. It was called government cheese. They would actually give it out at the church. And it was a big brick.
That was good. Yep.
It wasn't even sliced. It was like a brick. It was like a 4x4 inch by 2 feet long.
Yep, I know exactly what they call with the welfare government cheese.
Yeah, we still
they still get. Cheese. Yep, they give it out still, and people last year. I'm not welfare or anything, but they were getting. They said, "Here, take some." Nobody wants this stuff.
But that's what it was. Yeah, no one wanted it. Yep.
Yep, they gave me I said, how many? I'll take as much as you. They gave me 5 blocks of that stuff. Brought home. That stuff makes the most banging macaroni and cheese there ever was.
Yeah, you get it in just like that, Briggs. You get it in a container and U.S. government cheese. Yep. Processed cheese product.
It's actually good cheese. It makes awesome mac and cheese.
Yeah. It says pasteurized processed American cheese donated by the U.S. Department of Agriculture for food help programs not to be sold or exchanged. Wow. It says keep it refrigerated at 30 to 40 degrees. 5 pound. There's a 5 pound block. Huh.
Yep. Yeah. I got about 8 of them. 8 of them given to me in the last couple months total. No one wants them. Hell, I've had neighbors that got them in there, like the senior. I got an old man and his wife. They go to the food pantry and they came over and they said, "Do you like this stuff?" "Yeah, don't you?" She goes, "I don't trust it." "Have you tried it?" "No." "Then try it before you give it away." I said, "I'm telling you, it's good cheese." And her husband finally said, "Yeah." He tried it and he came back over. He says, "You're right. It does make good mac and cheese." I said, "I told you. It's good on sandwiches. It's good cheese." I don't know why people don't like it.
Yeah. Well, they figured government cheese, like you said, welfare must not be good. It's probably the same stuff they're feeding the military,
It is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now she's got
double Gloucester with onion and chives. Ooh, sounds interesting, Dick. Michael, I don't talk politics here. This is more for small engines and general banter, but good morning to you, or good afternoon. Yep, there comes the old mucka. Boom, you're back. Everything all right?
Yeah, that was that army bloke just turned up.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he went. He took a 6.5 horse flathead Quantum. He knows his stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, what did he get injured serving the country, or?
Yeah, he lost half a leg. He was a Royal Marines Commando. So over here in the UK, that's right up there.
Like our SEALs or something?
Yeah, do you know? Yeah, it's a sort of Royal Marines Commandos. They just no messing with them. They just they get a tattoo on the inside of their eyelids. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he lost half a leg, and he's cool. Biskin, and he helped me out. Do you remember that old Ransom Marquis I restored about 2 years ago, where I fully restored an old cylinder mower?
Yep.
And I couldn't get the rear sprocket off of the drive cylinder, and I put a text out on Facebook. Anyone know any welders or whatever? And he came up and he did it all for me for nothing. So I just insulted him. I wouldn't take no money off of him. He tried to put some money in my hand, but I said no, I don't want it. So,
I just sent you a quick text, Mick. Take a look when you get a minute.
Say again.
I just sent you an Instagram text. Take a look when you get a minute.
I don't know if I can watch it. I'm on the phone, Ken.
Yeah. No worries. Next time. We had somebody in the basement.
You're actually very quiet too, Ken. I don't know why.
Yeah. No.
Hey, Mick, did you see the picture we found of you last week?
So again, sorry, are we going to be nice today, or are we going to have a go at each other? Because if we have a go, then I've got to put it up a step.
Hey, Spark.
Huh? Well, are we going to be nice today, or are we going to go at each other? If we're going to go, then
nice.
I'm just saying,
I'm always nice.
I don't want you getting all upset now because I have a go at you. You know what I mean?
Sounds like I'm in kindergarten or nursery. Which one is it?
I tell
you get a bit touchy.
It was nice meeting Simone's mum, Joy. That was kind of fun. Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a Royal Marines Commando now on his way back home, going to cut his grass and hopefully earn a few quid. So yeah, it's a good thing to do, right? When you can support the guys who give their lives for service, and
absolutely.
You know, I would do that all day long. So he just sent me that.
Hey, buddy.
He's actually now he's retired, but I can't share the card because I can't.
Yeah.
But he's now being seconded to a company that makes armored vehicles for the UK and US.
Oh, nice.
So he's still.
Is he older bloke or younger? Or how old? I mean,
no, he's older bloke. Yeah, he's older bloke. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice.
But like most service guys, you know, struggling with day-to-day life and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, help
where's
him
he
out.
from, Nick? Is he local to you or?
Yeah, well, as I say, I couldn't get this drive cog off of this cylinder, and I put a thing out on Facebook saying, "Can anyone help?" sort of thing, and I didn't know him from Adam, and he lived in the next town over, and he said, "Yeah," he said, "Come on down." I went down there. He's got a garage absolutely full of tools, all the welders, everything, and he was also in the Royal Engineers as well, so he knows his stuff.
The Remies.
Yeah. So he ended up welding 2 4-inch bolts to the cog, and then using a 3-foot breaker bar with loads of heat, and he managed to get it off. It just went crack. I thought it snapped it. But
what's Royal Engineers? What is that?
Remies.
So they go in, Ken, and they will repair equipment. They build bridges. They build schools. They run electrics. They resources.
So we have what we call the Army
like
Corps of Engineers.
More engineers. Yeah, more engineers.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the Remies is part of the group of CNETs as well.
Yeah, but he was in Royal Marines Commandos beforehand, and that's well, anyone in the UK would understand what the Royal Marines Commandos are. It's pretty hard to get him.
Nice.
So yeah, he tried giving me 50 quid. I said, "Look, mate," I said, it cost me nothing to part exchange. Don't put it in my pocket. You'll insult me. So he said, "Well, if you want anything doing," he said, or if you want a day out with Riley to come and look at some armored vehicles being made. So if you want a day out with Riley, come down and see us, and we'll give you a day out.
Cool video. That'd be a nice video.
No. No.
Interesting.
I don't think they'd take very, very, very kind of me going in there with a GoPro and a big light, you know, exposing where the weakest welding seams are.
No, I don't think so.
Are you going soft on Mick Johnson? Well, you know, okay. Jokes aside, you got to help these people out. You know, I've got my friend Taffy, and he struggles. I mean, for what he's been to Bosnia, Kosovo, Sarajevo, Iraq. He's been everywhere, and he struggles every day. That man, and you know, just to have a friend on the end of the phone, just to speak to when he's had a bit of a bad day. You got to do it for your service guys. How many service guys are in the US, Ken, that living on the streets because they can't? They can't.
Tell you, more than you think.
Yeah,
you know? That's the thing. I mean, we have the VA hospital and all the stuff with the VA, but the government doesn't fund it like they used to. They for some reason, it always gets voted down and they don't get the money they need. It's more about medical treatment than it is for like even housing or something, because so many of them have the PTSD and stuff like that. Yeah. They need the mental health, you know? Well,
we had a fella down the road from us. I only found out on Facebook. He was homeless. He was living in a tent in a lay-by, right? So near a little what we call portal cab virus van cafe. So the lorry drivers and what have you, the locals there bought a little caravan, and they hooked it up to the mains to the cafe, and he was living in there, right? But then the local council came along and tried to tow it away because he got no planning permission. You know, but in the end, the local community got the plan permission off of the cafe, and he's still there to this day. They took the wheels off a caravan and put bricks around a caravan, and that's his home.
That's it. That's the way to do it, isn't it?
Hey, Phil.
Evening, gentlemen. How are you?
Hello.
Bonjour, Philippe.
Bonjour, Michael. How are you, mate?
All right, mate. Yeah, good.
Yeah, good stuff.
Your show
Right,
went. Your show went very well last night.
Yeah, I think everybody enjoyed themselves. Maybe I don't get struck off after time. Some of the communications going on. Usually led by the top right-hand corner there.
Whoa, don't you count me in. Let me try and fire this lawnmower up quick. Can put me on mute if it gets too noisy, mate. Sometimes I'll see if this lawnmower starts up.
Yeah.
How was the hot water, by the way? Have you got it sorted out in the shower yet?
No. It's death by scalding at the moment, or death by freezing.
Is it the actual thermal coupling system's gone, or is it just that?
No, it's the thermal.
The thermal adapter. You've got
the actual mixer.
It looked like to me what John Clem would insert somewhere. You know what I mean? When you showed it last night.
Yeah. This is.
What is that? The anti-scalding valve?
That's the gubbins in there.
Yeah, that's got like a wax, like a rubber wax thing.
Yeah. And it's gone.
Yeah.
So the one they sent me was too big, but I don't know. It says for a 3/4-inch bore, which, to be honest with you guys, I didn't try to fit it. The plumber tried to fit it. So whether or not he was being careful, I don't know. But I know I've written to them and asked them if they do a different size. We'll wait and see. In the meantime,
you have more than one shower, Phil?
I beg your pardon, Ken?
Do you have more than one shower in the house?
No, sir. No, we just have one bathroom over here. We're very poor people.
No, we only have one bath too. That's it.
Then we have the shower and the bath. I personally prefer to have a bath, but I'm struggling to get in and out of it now after I put my shoulder out.
I agree, Kevin.
So I mean, for me, it's a shower, but it's a case of getting wet, and soaping up and getting wet again, and try not to burn too much.
Morning, afternoon. So, Kenny, Kenny, I've got one of these piles of poop, which is hunting and surging, right? Which is not uncommon, right? But I think I might have found a way of making them run right. I think.
We talking E-series?
Yeah, E-series, mate. Yeah, E-series.
Yeah.
I found a drill bit that actually
for the jet
does quite well with the jet. Yeah.
Huh. Oh, not the pink one?
No, little thumb drills.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try that now with this one.
What size do you reckon, Mick, to go in there?
I'll show you in a minute, mate. I'll take it apart and.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that Honda running no problem yesterday. That HRX the chap brought in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just the main jet was blocked.
Oh, Sparky, is he looking for your channel link? I think.
I don't know who this person is. I'm just trying to figure it out. Just
I think he's looking for your channel link or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to run anything. I'm just going to see how this person is.
Unknown. Do we know you by name or what? Because that's usually a little. We try and figure out who you are.
Yeah, this way you won't be unknown.
Yeah.
Well, Ken, I had my service guy come down this morning from the John Deere deal and fix the tractor.
Oh, he did it at your house?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I was surprised. He came down today. They're closed. He come down Sunday.
Nice. Well, you spent enough money, right?
Well, that's not the point.
Yeah.
But he's taken away from his off day. And I don't like to push people on their day off. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
They're working their days. Do your job. You got time off? Enjoy it.
Yeah. He's a dealer mechanic or?
No, he's John Deere from the company.
He came in one of the Deere service trucks?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's their service manager.
Nice.
Hey, for what you paid for that thing, I wouldn't. You should have it. I wouldn't even want to get. I wouldn't even want to guess what that thing costs.
Well, that was just over 50.
Yeah. That kind of money, I would expect a Sunday night roll call. Hell, at that kind of money, they should come at 2 a.m. if you were plowing your driveway and quit. At least for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I think you might know that, Ken. All these mowers, these mount fields that we got over here in the UK a lot. All the jets, are they all standard size or are they all different for the different motors?
I think they come in like two varieties, one for a higher altitude where there's less oxygen. I know when you get to the West Coast and the mountainous areas, they usually, there's less oxygen, so they put in a smaller jet,
But otherwise, it's
Anyone want black?
Jet,
Anyone want black walnut tree?
That would be good wood for a table.
So they're all standard size then, Ken, you reckon?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh, John, I thought you said like your shit. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Ken,
what's that, sir?
bring up the T-shirt.
Hold on. Let me zoom in. Wait a minute. I got so many. Hold on. Well, right there.
Oh, you got John in the way. Hi, John. Yeah, Conquerors have feelings too.
There you go.
Yeah, but don't forget, Conker's got pricks on them most of the time when you try and grab them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not the famous plastic carburetor. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. The new cartridge, Mick, didn't we?
There you go.
I put a new cartridge in one about 2 months ago with V-Power fuel. And I just dragged it out this morning and it's mucking about.
Yeah.
So I drilled one of the main jets out this morning and now it's good as gold.
I'd be interested in the bottom jet, the one on the side there.
The one in the white plastic.
Yeah.
This one's been sat for. Well, you can see how long it's been sat for, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I have found, or I tried, to drill it out. So this one is the older style one.
One with the brass jet in both of them, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to get a quick little clean, and I'm going to drill it out.
Oh, okay. Unknown. If you want, Sparky, he's just looking for your Reach Online link, I think, to listen to you on the radio.
So the one I use is the brown one, 4 for long.
Fourth brown one, yeah.
Does it say what size it is, Mick? How many thousands?
Mate, if you want me to see that.
I was going to say.
These two magnifying glass to, to see
says,
that.
It says, I think it says 6.8.5. It says on there.
So I
think. It says. I think it says 110, 8 times 8.5.
Yes, you need a magnifying glass? I got one for you.
Now that's the brass jet in there, Mick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go for the Reach on Air. You can listen to Sparky.
They like to snap. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a harder brass or bronze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Seems to be. Mick, Rob is looking for the link for the thumb drills when you get a chance.
I think they're actually on my tools that I use list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got a set. I bought individual ones rather than the box set, which is probably the best way to go.
Yeah, we have a tractor supply. It comes in a little plastic. They're cheap. It's like $10-12. It's really cheap.
No, careful. He's going to snap. You ain't careful.
Mm. Which mower is that for? Is that just one you're working on, Mick?
Yeah.
I tried using a Dremel once. But there's too much of it.
How have sales been this week, Mick?
Yeah, not bad.
I think it's the pickup one on the bottom that gives the biggest problem, Mick. The one that comes out the side that actually sits in the bowl itself.
Well, I drill this one as well.
That one, yeah, that one.
Okay.
That's gone in.
Same drill?
Same drill.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know if it's snapped off on the other one yet.
Was it hunting at all RPM, Mick, or just idle?
Yeah, all right. No throttle control, manually governed.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, automatically governed.
Can anyone suggest a coating to put under the mower deck to help keep the grass from sticking to it?
I mean, I used to use slip plate, which was like a not lead, but slip. It's called slip plate. It's a graphite coating.
Yeah. Spray on?
Spray on. Yep. Spray on or brush on. Either way. Tractor Supply usually stocks it. It's not cheap, but it really works good. And then when you're done, but the problem is people got to realize when you're done, hose the damn deck off. Don't just let it sit, you know?
That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, even if it's Teflon coated, you still got to clean it.
Yeah.
Oh, I use fluid film on mine. Believe it or not.
Fluid film works good too. Yeah. Yep.
Fluid film's cheaper. Fluid film. It's a rust preventive too. It works great on preventing
fluid
rust.
film is made from sheep's lanolin, so it's got a little bit of a smell to it.
Yeah, I just use Hammerite Smooth.
Yeah,
take on Hammerite Smooth.
Yeah, but how many people actually rinse the decks off, especially when they're mowing wet grass? Nobody does.
Nobody.
I try to wait until the grass is dry.
Oh, definitely. Otherwise, it's like concrete. Yeah.
That's a snap, Mick.
And then the mold builds up on it quick too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was a guy on TikTok. He put a jet nozzle in the ground and literally making like a little circle thing. He puts his mower over it and it sprays up basically.
Yeah, like you see those sidewalk washer things, those round ones.
And apparently he got the copper pipe. He measured his mower. He put it all through that way, and he put a lot of jets. And it's really good on there.
I just tip the mower backwards and get high pressure, air pressure, blow it all off.
Yeah. But so many people like to cut the grass early in the day when it's wet, and it's like no good.
Well, yeah.
I got a neighbor, Ken. Every time he mows his lawn, he puts a brick on the handle and sprays the bottom of the deck off. A cheap $150 Walmart Boland's push mower. Been doing it for like 10 years.
Yeah, the only problem with concrete blowing off everything, right? The neighbors know about it, and that's what he gets reported for.
Yeah.
What's the weather your way, Kev? Decent?
Right now, sunny and 60 degrees.
Very wet here, very extremely wet.
That means it's on its way up to us then, Sparky, does it?
Oh, I'll send it more to you. I said snow to you.
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, we're about 21 degrees here, dry.
Yeah.
Overcast.
17 at the moment, very wet. We're expecting a thunderstorm like we had yesterday. Lovely thunderstorm.
Yeah, my pear tree's doing good. Hopefully I'll get a few blossoms.
Would you be better off waiting for the fruit to come, Mr. B?
Oh, they say I should get one this year. I had to spray it with I had to take some lime and dissolve it in a pump up sprayer and spray it with lime to keep the dang deer off it.
What type of pear is it, Mr. B?
Moonlight.
Okay.
Brandon.
It's exactly what Mr. Briggs do. Moonlight him.
Yeah. No, I think it's pretty good. 9 foot tall tree for $45. I bought 2 of them.
Was it a couple years old?
No, I don't know. I got it from the nursery, $45 each. Before it gets too big, I got to cut down my grandmother's old crabapple tree here.
Did anyone ever eat crab apples? I've never heard of them. Yeah.
Yes. When I was in summer camp as a kid, little gnarly looking crab apples.
And
but look how this thing grew.
Crab apple jelly can.
Yeah.
They're sour though, aren't they? Aren't they sour?
Yeah.
Rich and mowers.
Like a Granny Smith apple. They were
Look how this tree grew. It grew at a crazy curve at the top and just
it's probably reaching for the sun. Yeah.
Yep.
So Conker, what are you up to today? Anything good?
Well, no, Annie's gone off into town with a friend of hers. I want to carry on putting that. I know. I was hoping to hear back from Klaus, by the way, from the
hey, Rich.
Parts list for that mower.
To see how the wheel goes together?
Yeah, I've worked out all the front goes together now, but there's a couple bits I would like to get a couple of spares for it, but it's gradually going back together now. It's finding where all the bits go. It's been in pieces for about 6 months in the corner of the workshop, you know.
Yeah, my buddy called me today. He goes, "Get that motorcycle out." He actually bought pipes that he thought would fit mine to make it a little quieter. So he's like, "Get that damn thing running," and he's waiting. And I haven't even taken the thing out literally in 2.5 years. So I'm wondering if the fuel's all screwed up. It's a McCuney HSR 42 on it. So I'm hoping I always put premium fuel in it. So I'm hoping it would stay not too.
Premium fuel's not going to make it rust.
I know. I'm just hoping that it's not. It smells okay. I mean, I went in there the other day and it actually smells okay. But what's in the bowl? You know, the McCuney.
Another animal.
Yeah. The only thing was,
you ever seen lilacs up bloom in June?
What is it?
Yes, mine already came up and they're gone.
Yeah, mine are coming up now in June.
What is that? What is that, Scott?
Lilacs.
Oh,
lilac.
Oh, nice smell. Yeah, you love the smell.
Yeah. Mine, I put 30 of them up along my property line. In 25 years, 3 of them have died.
Yep, the blooms are falling, but
yeah, they bloomed May. They were done in May.
Yep, this is late this year. I planted this bush 2 years ago. It's already 7-8 foot tall.
Yeah.
Once you get a good root system, it's hard to kill a lilac.
Yes.
Same as Japanese knotweed.
That and a privet. You can't privet hedges
You've got to be licensed in the UK to deal with Japanese knotweed in the UK. Crazy.
But there's 2 kinds of lilacs. Like here, look at the leaf on this one. It's got
broadleaf lilac.
Nice broad veins in the leaves. Yep. And here's a smooth lilac. This is a baby.
Yeah, it hasn't grown up yet.
This section was good, but it don't help when you got a neighbor that likes to spray weed killer, and he sprayed next to it and it killed it, but it's coming back.
That's when you go over there and spray a message in his front lawn with the weed killer.
No, that's when you use vegetation killer. F off.
Get it right. You want the rain stuff. When you spray it, you can't see it, but when it rains, it spells a word out.
That's it. There you go.
Oh, it's fun. It's funny. I had a neighbor once when I was a kid, and I'm quite sure you know what his yard did. He fertilized his lawn. He bought a 50,000 square foot bag of Scotch Turf Builder, and he fertilized his front yard. He said, "Well, I don't want to store this stuff." So he put it back in the bag and kept going over his lawn and over until he used 50,000 square foot bag on a 5,000 square foot front yard.
So what do you have, like white grass in another 2 days?
It didn't even take 2 days.
Hey, it's Andrew.
I tell you, I spilled some fertilizer on my mom's, and I took a hose. And I hosed the hell out of it. It still died. It still died. She has a little strip now where the spreader was stopped for a second because I couldn't get to the shutoff fast enough. So I said, I'll just hose the hell out of it. Nope.
Too late.
Nope. Yep. And so he ordered a truckload of dirt and covered it. And the grass grew like a banshee after that. I mean.
Oh, yeah. My mother's grew almost a foot in a week. I was surprised. Like 10.5 inches. I was like, wow. And I had to go over it twice because it kept folding over when I tried to cut it.
Yep.
But anywho, it's weird, Scott. As you're walking with the camera, the grass is like changing color.
Yep.
Again,
of course, man.
Tom was just making a tea.
If you're making a cup of tea, it'll be like 3 sugars and 2 tea bags and a pint of milk, please.
Did anyone see when I was on? Was it last week when Tom had that little hit and miss engine? That was pretty cool.
That engine was so cool.
Yeah, it was. Oh, hey, Andrew, what's up, brother?
How's it going?
What's going on in the shed? You got any repairs going on or what?
I got loads in. Let's have a look. Hello, mate.
Yo, how you doing, Cupcake?
All of that.
Okay, a few things.
All of that. Bits for sale. Nice little boat motor in.
Ooh. Oh, you do boat engines too?
Yeah, coming in for an engine rebuild.
Huh.
Still got that one in.
John Deere Green.
Plenty in.
Ooh, looks like you're keeping busy.
Plenty in. What about you? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, just
we're not so
enjoying
bad,
a
not
nice
so bad.
Sunday. Mick's trying to get an EX carburetor going to stop hunting, so we'll see how that works.
Very nice. I've got a new air compressor as well, so I can do a lot more now.
Oh, yeah. Helps if you have the tools.
Yeah,
What's the weather like your way, Andrew? Looks like it's
really bad. Just murky and horrible.
Yeah, it's really bad here as well.
It's good over there. Keeps you wet.
Let's get on. Makes the grass grow.
That's right.
Get it going then, Mick. See if there's any difference.
I bet it don't make no bloody difference. I bet it's just like an absolute pig. Because they
Is
do.
it back on, Mick?
Yeah, it's back on, baby.
Let's check it out. There we go. The main event.
Live.
Wah, wah, wah.
Give it a second, Mr. Briggs. Let it evolve. It's been tipped up.
Wah, wah, wah.
Whack, whack, whack.
No.
Wow, that's really severe.
Bad, isn't it?
Wow.
Sounds like the valves are out of adjustment.
Oh, it's not the valves, it's the carburetors. They're just absolutely shocking.
Wow.
It don't matter what you do.
What'd you say, Mick? You only order the Briggs, right? An OEM Briggs one?
Yeah, that's been sat in the shed for, I don't know, 2-3 years that I know of. So I'll just order a new cartridge up for it. But it was worth a go. But I thought the one out today, exactly the same problem, but that did actually have one of the newer style cartridges on it. I think the older styles, like you say, Ken, the brass is made of stronger stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm to order up a new cartridge for it. I've done the drive cable today. I fixed that. That's all working. So I'll order a new cartridge up, and I've run out of those. So
Gary,
that's what it is. They just renowned for it, right? They just absolutely shocking, did they?
Did you see what John says? The one
No,
inside.
it's not that, John. It's just that jet system. Crap, man. It's about time they advance that a little bit, you know.
Ooh, nice.
And it's like I was watching Tom's video the other week. He tried everything, drilling out different sounds, what have you. No, it just you would think that if you have like a quantum, well, I always drill out to that little 5-thumb drill, and it cures the hunting, bang, straight away, no issues at all. But it don't matter what you do with those little tiny Briggs and Strap plastic ones, it don't sort them. But then for £9, it fixes it.
That's it, definitely.
You'd think all the bad publicity around it that Briggs would have sorted something out by now, wouldn't you? Because I mean,
Well, they want you to go and buy a new carburetor. That's what they want you to do.
yeah.
Why would a lawnmower just stop and will go again if I put it? It could be the coil. If it's getting a bit warm, it could be the coil doing it.
Yeah, after 1 minute. Yeah. Huh.
It could be the coil heats up, and then when it gets below a certain temperature again, it works again.
Yeah, you could put a spark tester on it and see if the light goes out. You know, when it dies, to see if you're hitting the kills.
But also, sometimes, Ken, by doing that, that can give a bit more resistance as well, can't it? By running an inline tester, so that may, although it will give you a result, it doesn't always. Hey, g'day, mate. How you doing, me old mother?
He's finally out of the pit.
Oh,
wait a minute, Tom. Hold on, Tom. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Good eye. Shrimp on the bob, eh? Good eye.
You lot are terrible. Where's
We've been
Mick
waiting
gone
for
now?
you, Tom.
Oh,
Hey, you flaming dog. Where's your wombat?
Hey,
oh, you lot are terrible.
that's
What
a
are you doing,
noise.
Mick, it was so funny the other day. You were saying things like, "Oh, who's the Sheila?" And I was thinking to myself, "Oh, that's just my girlfriend Katrina." And then I realised that you're just taking the Mickey. Like,
Hey, Ken.
I'm so used to hearing it.
Ken, that's not a knife. That's a knife.
Oh, crikey.
Oh dear.
Oh, you're terrible, you lot. I didn't take long for you to get on
Imagine
that,
if
did
we
it?
didn't like you, Tom. You know?
Yes, yeah.
So,
lovely to see you.
Briggs & Stratton E-Series carburetor failed number 1 today. I've had good success with one, but not the other. So I think it goes to prove the new style cartridge you can have better results with compared to the old style cartridge. I think that's a thing. I think.
Yeah, because the new style also come with a spare jet in there, don't they, in the bag? You notice
It
that?
does come with a spare jet in there, but like I was saying to Tom, on the new style cartridges, they actually have a molded jet actually within it because the old brass jet's been removed.
Yeah.
So I've got a sneaky feeling it's to do with the actual main jet at the top of a cartridge, not the bottom ones. I think.
When you say the top, is that what the pickup jet? You mean?
Yeah.
When it's in the bowl.
I think that's the one.
Yeah, because I've popped the bearing out of there and got inside and looked in there because you can go up through the whole jet and push the bearing off. And you can look inside there then, and you can then look through to clear the jets from either side with a bit of wire, which is worth doing.
Do you know what? I was asleep. I'm absolutely exhausted earlier. I was asleep, woke up and I saw Ken's video. I've been waiting for Ken's video. I was like, oh damn, I'm probably gonna miss it again. Came in, I thought, I've got to come in, but I'm gonna get some of this sort of stick. I just knew it.
Trust me, Tom. It's nothing personal, but you'll get stick every time you come in. To be fair,
it's all good. No, I appreciate it. It's good fun. That's hilarious. So how is everyone?
What area are you from, Tom, of Australia?
Near Perth, Western Australia. So kind of southeast of Western Australia.
Is that near Whoop Whoop?
Whoop Whoop.
Yeah.
Don't. You're going to go on. I'm warning you now before you say it. Warning. Go on, now you can say it.
Well, as far as I understand, the Whoop Whoop is just kind of out in the sticks, like away from
out the outback.
Kind of,
outback, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, kind of the outback. But
can we please keep Tom's outback out of this place?
Oh mate, Thursday night I was crying with laughter. I was meant to be asleep. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just laughing to myself every time you said something, Mick. You're just terrible, mate.
I'm a funny guy.
You're a funny guy.
Looking.
Funny. Oh yeah, he is funny looking.
I I'm just wondering why this hat has the chin strap. I don't know. The high winds in Australia.
Oh yeah, it gets very windy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Keep the
It
sand.
all depends, Ken. It all depends what chin you put the strap under.
Are you trying to say he's got more chins than a Chinese phone book?
There you go.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Some young boy.
You lot.
Yeah, that's like when Nick went to China. They named the new soup after him.
Yeah, cream of some young guy.
No, one dumb fuck.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be chicken in the tree.
Chicken of the tree. Cat stew.
No, no. I said Ken a picture called chicken of the tree.
Yeah, squirrel
It's
tuna.
Squirrel tuna.
What are you up doing, Tom? Anything good?
Mate, I've just woken up. But yeah, today I worked on that. Yeah, I know it's terrible. I went, for some reason, I was absolutely exhausted today. I went to bed at like 7 p.m, woke up at 9, saw you lot were on. I thought, oh, I better get a cup of tea. And I thought I'd come live. But I did work on that old Briggs, that 1979.
Oh, the one that I said to blow up.
Yeah, I think you did, or I think yes, you did. Yeah.
Well, that still has points in it, right? 79.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So I did a whole video on that. I've been waiting about 7 hours so far for that video to upload. It's only 40 minutes long. But, it's just crazy. So yeah, I worked. In fact, Ken, that's what I was doing for your Saturday at 6 o'clock. I'd literally just finished tidying everything up. Or in fact, I was tidying everything up. That's why I didn't come in. Then I made some food. So I missed out on that live, but no, it's really good to catch you all today. And I couldn't do.
Now time?
We are 9:41 in the evening.
In the evening, so 12 hours from me. Okay.
12 hours, yeah. Yeah.
I'm only just seeing what my name is on the screen.
Well, yeah. Just seeing it now.
Have you just noticed that?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were doing that on purpose. That's why I left it.
No. Who did that? Spark, is that you, mate?
No, that's you. When you signed on the basement, that's what it said.
Yeah.
You did
Oh,
change it.
Okay. Oh, right. I can't change it now.
You can, but you just don't need to. It does suit you, by the way.
Cheers, Spark.
Don't forget this. The you know what I mean. He likes his plastic mowers. You know what I mean.
How's that?
Where's your Sheila then, Tom? Where's your Sheila?
See, Mick, this is how it's supposed to start. Just one pole, not 10.
I'll make sure she's decent.
Yeah, but is that an EX?
Not taking one battery.
Oh, I can't flip the camera around. There she is. She's with the dog watching tennis. Give us a wave, babe. Can you see her?
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Sheila.
She said, "They say, how are you?"
Oh, absolutely splitting. Thank you very much indeed, darling.
She's actually Kiwi. She's from New Zealand. Yeah.
Kiwi. Wow.
We met. I used to work in a gym, and so we met there back in England, and then we came out to Australia together. I couldn't understand her though when we first met. I literally couldn't understand her. But anyway, we got past that. She told me she said, I said, what do you do for work? And she said, I'm a Kira. And I said, what? She was like, I'm a Kira. And I couldn't ask a third time. So I went in and I Googled Keerer. Couldn't find anything on it. And I finally asked her again. And it turns out she was a Kira. Yeah. Kira.
I thought
Kira
was some kind of fruit drink back in the day. Was that called a Kira, wasn't it?
Kira, that's Kira.
That's Kira.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, but so then we moved out here about 6 years ago, and did a little bit of traveling.
So you gave up sunny Shoreham for Australia? That don't add up.
I know, mate. I know. Joking aside, I hate the heat out here.
12 hours ahead of everybody.
Yeah, this is true. I'm from the future.
Travel.
Yeah, the future is brilliant, actually, guys. Oh, Yeah. So what have you guys been up to today? Mick, you were just doing an E-Series Briggs?
Yeah, E-Series Briggs. I've done a 6.5 Quantum and a 500 E-Series Briggs as well today.
Okay.
Busy.
Sparky's just sat at his computer doing nothing, as always.
Yeah,
no,
lazy man.
I've been on the radio for 3 hours. I've just done 3 computers installs, and I've just done some other little bits of it as well. Cooking.
The radio's just right for you, Sparky. You've got a face for radio, haven't you?
Tell me about it, but I like cooking as well, so there you go.
Oh dear. Do you repair engines as well, Sparky, or
No.
Oh.
No, I repair other things like washing machines and the electrical side of things, yes.
Nuclear generators.
Well, he looks at them anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not like you then, Andrew, am I? You know what I mean? You touch it, it blows up.
Now, children, if you can't play nice, I'll put you in time out.
I've never played a lawnmower up. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. When you see the fire you caused the other week.
I've caught one on fire before. Yeah, that wasn't my fault though.
Yeah, today, Tom, you've joined a right touchy little pair today, haven't you? Eh? You know, getting aggressive with each other.
Oh, it's good fun on this one. It's all banter in the end of the day. Good old-fashioned banter. You can't go wrong with
that's
it.
That's just Sparky.
I'm always a bright spark. What do you expect?
Tom, you know about Conquer Stream, right? On Saturday afternoons or Saturday evenings?
Yes, I popped into that one, and but I was struggling to keep my eyes open. It was
it was
3 o'clock
in the morning, 7 in the morning.
To be fair, Tom, Conquer's in the same time zone as me, and I struggle to keep my eyes on my eyes open constantly.
I knew you were going to say that as soon as I said what I said.
I've got a nice big generator in as well. Wonder.
We lost Phil.
Did he drop off? Did he?
Yeah, Phil's got a phone call. That's what happened.
It's probably needs his meds. Is it midday? Gone midday? Yes, gone midday. Uses his meds.
And I'm gonna go. I've got to see if I can find some lubricant to spray the deck with.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I know. Do you have Tractor Supply close by? Because they sell that stuff.
Yeah, it's just a couple miles down the road.
Yeah.
Over here, we got a shop called Ann Summers. They sell all the lubricant you need.
Well, you got to be over 18.
Yeah, right.
They don't have that stuff, but Kevin, just try fluid film. Fluid film works good it's good for rust too.
Well, he likes to rub it on and then smear it on instead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I was just going to use some Mazola oil. You know.
There you go. Hey, I know people that use Pam cooking spray just like you do on the snow throwers.
Yeah, I did that.
The problem is it'll wear off each time. That's the problem.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, you gents have
Take care, Kevin. Look after yourself.
Stay healthy.
Cheers.
Yeah.
See you on another one.
Definitely.
Tom.
No, I've had lot. Go on. Sunday dinner. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Tom, do you miss it or not?
Sorry, mate.
Tom, where are you?
Yeah, yes.
Sunday roast dinner. Sunday dinner. Oh yeah.
I can't see it.
Sunday roast dinner. Parsnips, roast potatoes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but wait a minute.
Yeah.
I've got garlic chicken this afternoon.
Anything that's roasted, or does that have to be a certain food?
Oh, that looks good.
Ooh.
Go back on it one more time.
Sunday roast dinner, Tom.
Go,
you don't get out in Aussie.
Go back on it one more time. I've lost you.
I tell you, there was somebody. I was watching a guy. There's a guy in the UK who's a piano player, Peter something I think, and he goes around to pubs, and when he sees a piano, he just goes crazy, starts playing, right? But he was in front of one of them the other day, and I think it was in Somerset. No, it was in Cornwall. And he looks on the big sign out in the street says roast dinner. And I was like, oh, so it's a thing. Oh, look at that, Mick. Holy crap.
Now I've got garlic and
got
chicken
the Yorkshire
today.
pudding
Rice.
as well.
Looks like an advertisement for a restaurant. Is that Yorkshire pudding?
It should be.
What meat have you got?
God.
Chicken?
Roast chicken, baby.
Wait, is that Yorkshire
nice,
pudding on the plate, Mick?
Parsnips, Tom, look.
Look at that. Ooh.
Oh, dear.
Made by the Victorian kitchen cook.
Oh.
Nana. Yes, yes, you don't even look up. Just say, wave.
Gives the royal wave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you'll enjoy that, mate. I haven't had a good roast
Nana's like
that in a
this.
long
There you
time. Yeah, he doesn't even look. Sat like
royal wave, definitely.
Oh, it's too funny. Right, I'm just going to put you there for a second.
Yeah, as I say, I've just had that one to do today. Computers, radio, and just chilling out. That's that, really.
Now, Mick, it's about 3 o'clock there, right? Oh, about 3?
It's 10 to 3.
Yeah. So, I mean, is there a certain time for dinner over there in the UK? Because, I mean, I know, 12
Yeah,
o'clock.
now. Yeah, now. I'm hungry now. Roast dinner, baby.
12 o'clock is dinner. We say 5 o'clock is supper,
And then tomorrow, Tom, tomorrow morning, Tom, bubble and squeak on the go, baby. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're doing it all right, aren't you? Do you ever do any cooking? Oh, he's gone.
Where'd he go?
Oh,
what happened?
lost it. Say again.
Do you like cooking? Or is it not
I
really
love cooking. Yeah, I love cooking and I like eating.
Love eating, yeah.
Mick does a giant fried chicken in a bag.
Can I not be under Sparky, please?
What's that?
Can I not be under Sparky?
You want to be next to him?
If I have the choice, I don't want to be under Sparky either.
Sparky's getting a little heat from Briggs.
What have you got for dinner then, Tom? You got kangaroo tail or something going on?
What did I have for dinner? Oh, Katrina made actually, she made a chicken stew. But
there we go, Sparky will cook you.
Hang on, do you mean chicken or do you mean chuck?
Chuck.
I don't get it. You lost me on that one.
Australians call chicken chucks.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah, mate, you know more than that.
Talk about slow on the uptake.
Oh yeah, definitely fire starter.
The amount of things that you said that I'm thinking, oh yeah, actually that is Australian. Like when you said, the whoops, whoops, the stick, the whoop. That's it. You've obviously been to Australia, have you? You been to Australia?
No, to be fair, most of my relations were shipped out there many years ago, but obviously.
Oh dear.
Well, wasn't New Zealand though the leper colony years ago? Wasn't it just for lepers or something?
No, it was for everyone that had a V tattoo.
I don't get it. Sorry, I'm so bad at jokes.
What? Villains, criminals sent to Australia.
I thought there was a big leper colony in New Zealand or something. No,
I don't know of. Oh, they could
He's trying to give a history lesson to Tom at the moment. He's half dead.
There's Morgan.
Oh, mate, yeah, it's terrible.
He needs 12 pints of coffee down him to get him to go going again.
I could blame it on the fact that I'm half asleep. I'm just, I'm not very good at jokes. I'm really bad at getting jokes, and then people have to explain them, and it's just terrible. Oh dear.
Oh. John, you talking like Viagra or what?
Hey. So did you celebrate the Queen's Jubilee then, Tom?
Say that again, mate. Sorry.
Did you celebrate the Queen's Jubilee?
No, actually. No, I didn't. I know.
You got to watch Ian Matthews' video. He had all his family around. He had a big party. It was pretty cool.
I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing what she's done. And the least I could do is probably celebrate. Well, actually, I'll show you. I'm having like a tea cake kind of thing. So
that counts. That counts.
Yeah.
That counts.
Yeah.
What's it?
Yeah, so I am doing something.
That's a good way to celebrate it.
Yeah, just eat cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but it is amazing what she's been able to achieve. So really cool. Pretty crazy to think of the fact that she's the amount of people that have come and
what
gone.
are you eating? You got a roast dinner coming up. What are you eating?
I've had nothing to eat all day, bruv. This is some of that chicken that I do.
Well, I had a dippy egg this morning.
Mick's got to maintain that 500-pound physique of his. He's got to eat.
Hey, Mick, when you said the bubble and squeak, is that the pancake with the egg in the middle?
No, bubble and squeak. Bubble and squeak is cabbage, potatoes, meat.
Anything leftovers.
Anything left over. Smash it all together and fry it up nice and slowly in a pan. Bit of brown sauce. Oh, it's yummy. Horrible.
I just like me poached eggs. Sorry to say.
The worst stuff ever.
Mick, you remind me so much of Del Boy from Only Fools. Is it Del Boy from Only Fools?
Leave it out.
Oh, yeah.
Leave it out.
Oh,
lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly. Oh, that's too funny. Let me just get it up quick. Ken, do you know Only Fools and Horses?
They've told me to watch. I've watched the Chandelier episode.
Oh,
They
yeah.
told me to watch
Definitely
that.
watch the Chandelier one. Yeah,
Yeah.
one take home that they had on that.
Yep. Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh, okay, so you heard of it. Oh, that's so funny. It's just mixed mannerisms. Just remind me of him so much.
I
I
think
love it.
Boise should be Ken. Definitely Boise.
But
Yeah.
you know who I've been watching lately, who I really get into over there, and I know it's older, but Catherine Tate. Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
love
Am
her.
I bothered?
Oh.
Am I bothered? Am I bothered?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
I think Tom's a bit like Rodney.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What's the one in the hotel in Spain? What is that show? The hotel in Spain. They're on holiday.
Benidorm.
Okay.
No, it wasn't Benidorm, was it? Something else, wasn't it?
I was watching that one too. Yeah, with the lady in the scooter. There's an old.
Yeah, that's Benidorm.
That's Benidorm. Yeah.
That's
Tom's a bit like Rodney. Walks around with a penny on everywhere he goes.
Salute.
Oh dear. I actually had to watch that after doing that other mile.
Right, guys, I'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah, look after yourself, Andrew. Have a good
Andrew.
one.
Good seeing you, buddy.
Bye, mate. Bye. Oh dear.
Say, good day, mate. Say, yeah, playing them.
Hey, mate.
Just woken up.
Oh, same.
Oh,
what a legend. Mate, your videos together are so wholesome. They're absolutely awesome. I can't not smile when you do those intros and stuff.
The thing is, Tom, if I try and sneak down the old shed and do one without him, he comes down halfway through and he tells me off for doing the intro without him. I have to do the whole lot over again. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He is the managing director.
definitely.
Oh, bless him. That's awesome.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. And he gets so excited before you're about to start it. He just can't wait. He can't contain his excitement. Oh, what a legend.
He's a good boy. He is.
Definitely.
Have you got any kids, Tom?
Nah, just a dog, mate. That's about as far as I go with kids. I just couldn't. I can barely look after myself, mate.
I know that feeling.
I couldn't have kids.
Two cats, two hamsters. We're well away.
Any kid though, he listens real good. I tell him to pull Mick's ears, and he does it.
He does, doesn't he? Actually, yeah.
Go out, go and wind Nana up.
Why not? That's the way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah. So what's the time of your place, Tom? 9 o'clock at night. 9?
10 o'clock now, mate.
Is it really?
10 o'clock.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'd love to come into Top Conkers.
No, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah.
I wouldn't waste your time. I wouldn't waste your time, mate.
Oh dear. But it's too late.
I wonder what happened to Phil. He just jumped off.
He had a phone call.
Oh, okay.
From the Royal Highness, I think. Highness, whatever it's called.
The Royal Highness?
Royal what? The Royal what?
They said anus.
Royal Highness.
Isn't that the Queen's personal assistant? Isn't it? That? They're called
like it, yeah.
I think that's the thing. It's called a highness. I think is the royal's private person.
You need some more than
I
a
heard
loop
Mick's
for
got that
one.
job. I heard Mick's got that job. He's the Queen's Royal Highness.
Mr. Briggs, wind your neck in.
What's that?
Nothing. Didn't say a word. So what do you do for a job then, Tom? Do you have a job, or do you just sit around the house without doing nothing?
I do. I run my own business. I don't think you're going to get what I do just from the name, but we'll see who gets it.
Okay.
My business is called Spoon Carving with Tom. Yeah.
Woodworking. Carpenter.
Hey, everybody.
Is that hi, buddy? Is that something to do when you say spooning? Is that like is that like you're like a male escort that goes out and cuddles people at night time? Spooning?
It's not that exciting, actually. No.
What is it?
Yeah. If you have you got Instagram, Ken?
Yeah.
or YouTube actually. Yeah, if you type in spoon carving with Tom, world famous.
Ooh, oh my God, my cat just laid a dookie. Oh my God.
So you make wooden spoons?
Well, I used to, mate. I used to carve a lot more than I do now.
Over here,
you don't have a cat.
Over here, we call them travellers.
Travellers?
Yeah. They make wooden spoons, pegs, sell Lucky Heather, live in caravans.
Yeah, literally a traveller. Yeah, I get it.
You've been away too long, mate, haven't you? You've been over there too long.
Yeah, some of the time, I'm just terrible at getting jokes. I'm the worst. It's just, yeah, I get them like, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds later, and I'm laughing to myself, and everyone's moved on. But no, I make and sell sharp. The main thing I do is teach wood carving, teach tool sharpening, and I make and sell sharpening systems, and I sell them, and I send them around the world. So,
who do you teach, Tom? Do you go to like schools, or do you have events, or how does that?
All online, mate. I do it. I've got videos on YouTube on that channel, and I also have loads and loads of content on Instagram as well under that same name.
You can put your link out if you want, Tom. Throw your link out for YouTube on here if you like.
Okay, thanks, mate. I don't even know. I can't even type actually. Chat.
Actually,
you need to pop out the chat on YouTube.
Do I have to be in, if I want to make him a moderator, do I have to be in YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What's your channel called, Tom?
That's fatal.
What's your channel called?
Spoon Carving with Tom.
Right, can someone please run a Spoon Carving with Tom link in the chat?
Yeah, Tom,
Thanks,
just say
mate.
something on there. I'll make you a mod.
just searching for it now.
Sorry, Ken, what was that, mate?
Just post something, anything, and I'll throw you into a moderator.
I feel the need for me to do a Spoon Carving with Mick video for some reason now.
Mick, would that be with a bricks engine and a grinder in the end?
Yeah. You see where I'm going with this? I've actually got a big chipper at the moment, so I might. Yeah, I might do something with that.
You might.
So you're gonna make a channel. You're gonna make a new channel calling Spooning with Mick.
Spooning with Mick, perfect name. So if you see a video coming very soon with a wide brim hat and a sheep under my arm, you know what video it is.
I'm looking forward to it. Oh dear. I'll go get one. Wait there. I actually broke it.
Hey, Mick, there's a guy in Maynard's workshop. Looks like you now in Texas.
Who's that?
I paid him. Maynard's workshop. I paid him $100 to shave his head.
Oh, don't let him lick your mouth. He licks his butt.
He shaved his head, not that head. You dirty old man.
Tom, did you throw something in the chat? Because I haven't seen it.
He did in private chat.
No, you got to go in regular chat, Tom, and then I'll click on you and make you a moderator.
He can't do it. He can't do it when he's on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Someone run his link.
Yeah, we got the link.
There you go. John
Clem's
Clem's run his link for him. I'll go and check it out later on. Spooning with Tom. I'll go and check that out. Oh, yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
I'll try and get the light on it. Let me turn the camera. Yeah, this one's broken. Let me flip you around if anyone's actually interested.
What's that made out of, Tom?
Wood, man. Why do I feel like you're taking the mic again?
Okay, let me re-ask the question, but I'll ask it in Australian. What type of wood is that made from?
Cherry.
So you got to admit, Mick, he's getting along pretty good with us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Was that like a walnut?
No,
cherry. If you put oil on it, check this out. Literally, it takes me, if I do one like this, it takes me like probably 5-6 hours.
What is that, like a wax or something, a varnish?
That's just oil.
Now, what do you do it with, like a spoke shave and you pull on it or what?
No, literally. I just do it with hand, a couple of small hand tools.
Oh, wow. Mixture. Ooh, look at that knife. That looks like the Hoof GP that does the...
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually one I designed and I had custom made. I worked with a worker in Switzerland. No,
It
no
looks like
way.
it looks like the sort of knife I had when I was in Parkhurst, but we used to call it a shank.
A shank.
Yeah, I was going to say. You see those in prison? Yeah. Wow.
No, they're it's an amazing. I'm not going to go into it because I'm going to bore you all to death. But it's an amazing, very, very unique skill.
But Tom, there's enough demand for what that is to earn a living on it.
Yeah. Most of my money comes from the sharpening systems, but I used to sell these.
Wow.
And I used to charge a fair bit, but they did take a long time. So
now, is that a food grade finish on there?
Yeah. Well, this is actually just mineral oil. It's like designed for a laxative effect, but it doesn't have any flavor. It's food safe, and this is all done with just the knife. There's no sanding or anything. It's literally straight off the knife. If I can get the light in, you should be able to see.
I can see the lines. It almost looks like you're scraping it. You know, like you see.
What's the turnaround time on that, start to finish, Tom?
Probably about 5 to 6 hours, mate.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, but what would something like that go for then, Tom? If someone wanted to purchase it from you,
I used to sell them for about $200.
Wow!
What?
Holy crap!
Quite a lot of money.
$200 to shovel your oatmeal. Oh my god!
Yeah. And then you break it in a drawer. Look at that.
Ooh. Oh, would you close the drawer on it?
Yeah. And then the back.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like it. Thanks, mate. But yeah, most of what I do is sharpening systems. I haven't got any. They've all gone out the door now.
Sharpening, you talking like stones and things, or what?
So the strops are made from kangaroo leather, and the actual system to sharpen. So you'd sharpen a knife first, and you'd do that on a float glass, what I call a float glass and jarrah wood sharpening system. So it's a piece of float glass, believe it or not, and then a clear adhesive, Australian jarrah wood, and then a heavy-duty ripstop matting, and it comes in a case. And then you'd use adhesive-backed abrasive papers, and you'd stick it down. You'd sharpen with one grit. You peel off a grit. You put the next grit down, and then you work all the way up through the grits, and then you move on to stropping on the kangaroo leather.
That jarrah wood, that's hard stuff, isn't it?
Yes, mate. Yeah, it's really hard.
We use jarrah timbers over here in the UK for the railway.
Right, railway apps. Yes, of course you do. Yeah, quite right.
Oh, so that's who steals all the timbers from you, Mick, right?
We have softwood sleepers and hardwood jarrah timbers.
Oh.
You can't even wind a nail in it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy stuff. How do I flip this back around? Thanks. Yeah, it's flip. Camera. So I teach that. I teach how to sharpen, how to sharpen, how to carve, and I love it. It's really nice. It's nice. It's something that I wanted to do, and I've had the business for like 5 years now.
What did you do before that, Tom? Were you in any industry before that?
Yeah, so I was in
line dancing. You did line dancing before that.
I was in the fitness and medical profession, so I'm a lower back specialist and personal trainer, and I also used to work in the gym, and I used to run nutrition courses too. Believe it or not, and I'm such a fat bugger now, but yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I used to run nutrition courses too.
Ken, fitness and lower back specialist.
Yeah, and I've hurt my back. Really, am I in a different area? I'm really big.
You're in Australia. Mate.
No. That's maybe you might be. No, you were back to normal now.
Oh gosh, I could only see myself there for ages.
Well, see, now watch. Now you're.
Now
you're
don't
up, and then now you're back to normal. Okay.
Oh dear. So yes, I was in the.
Hey, Mick, Brandon wants a spoon with you. He says you want a spoon for a living. I guess he wants a spoon with you.
Brandon, what? BS Small Engines.
Yep.
I'll spoon him anytime he wants.
Do I make giant spoons from Canny Cut Market for the Canny? I'm saying that wrong, aren't I?
Can it cut? Can it cut? Get it?
Oh, yeah. I told you I'm not good at jokes.
So do you actually do like full sets and Tom? You do like a full set, or like a dinner service? Do you do forks and knives, or is it just spoons?
Just spoons. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's been quite a long time.
Is there a bloke that makes forks and someone makes knives, and you sort of get together and make a set? Yeah.
No. Sometimes.
Yeah, Brandon, I'll buy you tickets. You can go visit Mick.
Sometimes people make sporks, but that's as far as it
Sporks,
goes.
yeah, sporks, yeah. I heard of sporks, yeah. Survival sporks, yeah. I've got survival sporks somewhere.
Yeah, same sort of thing. But
Yeah,
it's
they're not bad
lovely
little
'cause
things.
you can. Sorry, Sparky, I interrupted you.
No, don't worry.
It's lovely because you don't have to have a workshop. You can literally just do it in your living room. You need a knife, a hook knife, piece of wood, and
to be fair, Tom, you can do that with anything. I do small engine repair in the front room as well on a carpet.
You need a lot of tools, though. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I've spilt so many things. It's terrible, and I've been told off bad for it too.
Cool. Right, there you go. What happens? Right, I've got to go. Sunday roast time. I'll catch you guys later on.
Good to see you,
easy,
mate.
Have a good one.
Bye, mate.
Bye, Riley.
Hey, mate.
Take care, Riley. Look after yourself, mate. Bye.
All right, Gary, I know you just joined us, but I've been on for 2 hours, so I got to hit it. But
no worries.
Anyway, Tom, very enjoyable. I got to go check out some of your channels, see how you do some of that stuff. So
lovely chatting to you too, mate. Good to see you all.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, take care. Look after yourselves, everyone.
We'll talk
See you
to
next
soon,
time,
guys. We'll talk
Bye,
to you later.
guys. Bye.
Bye.